Asia is the biggest and most diverse continent on the planet. It's really difficult to sum it up in one word. The countries here are really diverse in terms of culture, food, and even landscapes. You've got to experience Asia for yourself to know all the different charms each country has to offer. When one thinks of Asia, the first nations that come to your mind are always the East Asian countries like China or Japan. However, Asia actually has a total of 48 countries, spread out across almost half of the globe. We've put together a list of countries in Asia that you just can't miss when you want to experience this enchanting continent. The first one on our list is Maldives. Known for its crystal clear waters, Maldives is made up of 1,200 islands and atolls or sandbanks. This can be your own paradise on Earth as there are countless beaches that you can enjoy while here. Apart from beach hopping, you can also enjoy tons of marine activities like boating, snorkeling, and diving. There are packages here where you can hire a boat out and snorkel or dive and see a vivid collection of coral reefs, complete with colorful fish and other marine life. If you appreciate more rugged activities, we recommend you to try out parasailing, water flying, fun tubing, and even surfing. For those who prefer calmer, quieter activities, the resorts here offer spas that you can indulge in, as well as restaurants to try local seafood. The next on our list is Thailand. Known for its bustling cities and beautiful beach towns, one of the first places in Thailand to explore is its capital city, Bangkok. Here you'll find a rich street food culture where you can try dishes like pad thai, som tam, kai jol, mango sticky rice, and so much more. Bangkok is also a great place for shopping, so get your bargain mode on if you want to find the best deals. If beaches are what you're looking for, then head over to Phuket, Koh Samui, and Krabi. Chiang Mai and Chiang Rai are also interesting destinations in the north of Thailand, where you can find beautiful and historical temples. The best time to visit Thailand is at the beginning of the year, from January to April or May, as you'll avoid some of the wettest seasons in the country this way. Our first East Asian country on this list is South Korea, a modern country offering some of the most beautiful four-season views. You can explore the sprawling metropolis of Seoul and walk the streets looking for the best street food the country has to offer, like tteokbokki, kimbap, bindae-tteok, and bibimbap. One great place to find all these delectable dishes, as well as fresh local produce, is Gwangjang Market in central Seoul. Immerse yourself in history and culture of South Korea by visiting its many heritage sites, including Bulguksa Temple, Gyeongbokgung Palace, and Tangdeokgung Palace. There are also many Hanok traditional villages to check out in various places all over the country. For the best natural views South Korea has to offer, Jeju Island is not to be missed. Here you'll find stunning seaside vistas and the highest mountain in South Korea, known as Halasan. Indonesia is another country in Southeast Asia that's worth a visit. It is made up of more than 18,000 islands, many of which have their own distinct culture and communities. One of the biggest islands is Sumatra, where you can find the largest Indonesian city, Jakarta. Other cities of interest include Yogyakarta, where the contemporary and traditional art scenes of Indonesia fuse in a vibrant display. Here you can explore its many galleries and theaters to satisfy any curiosity. Another popular destination in Indonesia is Bali, where its distinct Hindu heritage is displayed through architecture, dance, music, and the smiles of the Balinese themselves, who are warm and welcoming. From Southeast Asia, we go to South Asia, and one of the most interesting countries to visit here is India. You can start from one of India's big cities like New Delhi, Mumbai, or Kolkata. These urban centers are filled with various Hindu temples, marketplaces, eateries, and heritage sites that showcases India's rich history, including Western-influenced architecture from its time as a British colony. One of the 7 wonders of the world is located in Agra, India, and that's the Taj Mahal. This breathtaking mausoleum from the Mughal era stands gleaming white and unblemished despite being almost 400 years old. If you would like to experience the cool mountain life in India, head to the hill station of Darjeeling in West Bengal, where they grow tea. You can see snow-capped peaks here as well as Buddhist monasteries. indulge in mountain trekking, or take a ride of the Darjeeling Himalayan Railway on a 140-year-old steam-powered train. Nepal is yet another country that deserves a visit, mainly due to the fact that it is located at the foot of the majestic Himalayan mountains. This means that you'll be able to take hikes up different paths on a Himalayan mountain range. Kathmandu, which is the capital of Nepal, offers some interesting historical attractions like Durbar Square, the Asin Bazaar, and the Hanuman Doka Museum. You'll be able to learn more about this enchanting country and its people here. Usually, most people who come here for its natural attractions start their journey at the Sagarmatha National Park, the main park that houses Mount Everest. Sagarmatha offers some very easy climbs as well as really challenging ones that only the most experienced climbers should attempt. The next station on our list is Japan. This country is known as the land of the rising sun, and the best time to visit Japan is during spring, when the weather here is moderate and you can catch the blooming of the pretty sakura or plum blossom flowers. Tokyo, which is the capital of Japan, is one of the most vibrant cities in Asia. Head over to Akihabara if you're a fan of Japanese visual culture like anime, games, and more. The city is also full of futuristic technology which you can't find anywhere else, including talking public toilets and restaurants staffed by robots. For a more traditional experience, head on over to Kyoto where you watch traditional dances by geckos and maikos, or to Nara with its traditional castles and temples. Make sure you try the various cuisine that Japan offers, including the freshest seafood, often eaten raw, and fresh as sushi and sashimi. No visit to Asia is complete without a stopover in the Middle East. One welcoming country to visit is Jordan. The main attraction here is definitely the ancient city of Petra, carved into the rocks rising out of the Nabatean desert. The ancient remains of Petra are spread out over a large area, and key attractions include the treasury and Sikh, a sneaking canyon pathway flanked by two high walls. Don't miss visiting the Dead Sea here either, and take a chance to float in it. The Dead Sea is so salty that anyone who enters it will naturally float, and swimming is almost impossible due to the dense nature of its waters. You'll be able to access the Dead Sea through several areas, the most famous being Aman Beach. The next destination on our list is Singapore, a city-state in Southeast Asia. Singapore might not be a very big country, but there's enough to keep you occupied for days. You can start your journey in Singapore at the Central Business District, where you can visit the Gardens by the Bay and Marina Bay Sands. For some great shopping destinations, head on over to Orchard Road, where you'll find some of the world's most well-known brands. Singapore has a very lively nightlife scene, and you can find this walking down places like Clarke Quay and visiting the country's official mascot, the Merlion. Singapore is one of the most modern cities in Asia, and you'll be able to travel the entire country by public transport, namely their MRT trains. Don't forget to drop by one of Singapore's most famous theme parks, Universal Studios Singapore, to enjoy attractions from your favorite movies. The final country we're recommending from Asia is Bhutan. Bhutan isn't a very well-known tourist destination, but it is one of the most pristine destinations in Asia, relatively untouched by Western influences. Bhutan is one of the nations near the Himalayan mountains that has preserved its strong Buddhist heritage, so you'll be able to see many monasteries and temples here, as well as enjoy its fresh, cool air and stunning natural views. In conclusion, there are so many countries in Asia that you can visit for an amazing time. The question isn't where I can go, but rather, where do I start? As long as you're brave enough and want to see and experience new things, you'll find all you want in Asia, the biggest continent and the one with the most diversity you'll ever see.